What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on Marvel's Thunderbolts, which is Marvel's next big tentpole movie, which is currently slated to come out in May. So today's video, we will be talking about the Marvel's Thunderbolts movie, aka Dark Avengers. So if you are new around here, what the freaking hell are you doing? Make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the Marvel, DC, Kaiju, Monsterverse, pop culture based content that I try to deliver on a daily basis. You could subscribe to the channel, turn the notifications on, and let me know, why are you so excited for Marvel's Thunderbolts? Looks like the best movies Marvel's releasing this year. Also, if you want to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice, check us out on Instagram, although I will be coming on camera more when my new setup is complete. And also check us out on Twitter, Warstu G. What does the G stand for? Some of the people said in the comments, someone stole the Warstu handle, so it was the next best thing. So, the test screenings for this movie have been very positive, like we reported yesterday. But like always, after I posted yesterday's video, information, plot leaks technically about what happened in the screening came out, courtesy of the Geeky Cast. Go check him out on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok, on YouTube. So this is what the Geeky Cast had to say. The latest test screenings of Thunderbolts have been very positive. Yelena Belov takes the lead as the main character, with the film beginning on one of her missions. Some scenes are set in the Red Room, adding to the story's depth. Sentry wears a suit inspired by the comics, though with some differences, and transforms into the Void in the third act. Ghost delivers one of the film's most impressive action sequences, and the overall action is highly praised with its intense and yet grounded tone. The movie is often compared to Captain America, The Winter Soldier, and all that information is actually really cool. Why? Because everyone loves Captain America, The Winter Soldier. It was a pretty cool movie. But not only that, the Geeky Cast came out with even more information, saying this is what we know so far. Yelena is the main character. Val has a huge role. The Void is a third act reveal. Pullman is going to blow us away with his performance. Also, title change is the end of the film. Assemble different origin of team's tone and of Sentry. But there's even more information. Val wipes Bob's mind, hence why he's so lost in the trailer. And there's that big theory going around. This is just a side note. There's that big theory going around that the reason why no one's ever seen Sentry or the Void is because Sentry doesn't even know that he is the Void and he doesn't really know anything, which maybe makes sense. Val brought the Avengers towers, as we know. The Red Room flashbacks with a young Yelena. Now, this next point here is very interesting and kind of obvious based on the most recent trailer. The Void is a realm as well. And once they step into, obviously, the realm, they have to face their evil memories, which would explain some of the sequences that we have in the trailer. Although they do cut it out of the trailer, you can still see it in said trailer, which is fantastic. So also with the positive test screenings, there's been no allegations or rumors that there's crazy Captain America 4. I mean, we used to go to Justice League 2017 reshoots, the Joss Whedon reshoots. But now when you talk about travesty reshoots, you talk about Captain America 4. And yes, I'm doing this on purpose so you guys would say something down below, because you guys absolutely hate when I talk about how bad Captain America 4 was. So, also, this isn't really new information, but I think because it's a Thunderbolts video, we should go back over it. So, it's pertaining to what the actor of Red Guardian said at D23. David Harper on Red Guardians in the Thunderbolts. He was a product of the Soviet Russia under communism. I don't know that he knows how to transition in today's world. He's now in America, and he has very much not found his way. That's pretty obvious if you watch the Black Widow movie. I mean, that tanked as well, so maybe you didn't. But it's kind of obvious if you have seen that movie. So all this information is pretty darn cool. And it literally is just a more thorough, more in-depth version of the information that we already had about this movie if we go back very long time to the actual plot information that came out back in November. It's just adding a lot more context, I guess you could say, because obviously I assume this information, and the Geeky Cast has a very good reputation, doesn't generally put out information or reshare information, and unless he believes it's true, I believe. So it's just solidifying the information that came out back in November. I'm thinking, let's just briefly go over it to extend the video. That's UK sarcasm, UK satire. I'm not going over the other previous information, but it does back up what the new information is saying. So this said test screens have been mixed. The most recent test screens have been very positive. Similar tone to Captain America Winter Soldier, just like the other one says. Action sequences are decent. Yelena is the main star, just like the other one said. Bob Sentry has a comic book accurate suit with some minor differences. The S symbol on the buckle is smaller compared to the comics, and the boots aren't blue. The film starts with Yelena on a mission in Malaysia, although the information that we just went over at the start of the video doesn't say where. It's similar. There are scenes set in the Red Room. Ghost has one of the best action scenes in the film. That's consistent. That was said in the newer information. Bob becomes the Void in the third act, and that's the big reveal. Bob is on Val's side. He has high morals, but refuses to kill the Thunderbolts. He's genuinely heroic despite his mental health issue. Val puts everyone against each other in the vault. She has a backup plan. They don't do what she says and fight each other. She will blow up the vault, and we've pretty much seen that in the trailer. Val keeps getting drugged. He doesn't really remember anything, and that's why the other information said he seems lost. Sentry fights the Thunderbolts at the top of the Avengers Tower. The Thunderbolts help Bob defeat his evil persona, but we now know it's more of a realm as well, so it's not just an evil persona, which I believe is how it's done in the comic. Ends with the team officially becoming the new Dark Avengers, which is freaking insane. So it's somewhat similar to the new information, just, you know, I like to give context here on this channel massively. So yeah, pretty cool. Where it says here, the Void is a realm, as well as once they step into it, they have to face their evil memories. So, you know, Yelena's probably going to see the real Black Widow. So, all information is very positive when it comes to Marvel projects going forward. I've not read or heard anything bad about Thunderbolts, or about the Fantastic Four, or also about Daredevil, Born Again. But I've also heard it's not quite on the Netflix level, but it's a continuation of the same universe. So, let me know, guys, what are you most freaking looking excited to? Yes, there are some other Marvel Avengers Doomsday rumors going around, but I want to see if more information comes out, because it just seems to me like everyone is throwing stuff at the window. Oh, Avengers Doomsday getting delayed. It's not coming out, mate. Based on what? How are you saying the movie's delayed before it's even started shooting? Absolute freaking nonsense, but let's just see if it holds up. I might cover it when a bunch of other information comes out, because there's going to be loads. I mean, it's getting delayed because allegedly they don't know who's in the movie. I mean, that just sounds like it's made up to me. So like always, guys, I'll catch you in another video very soon. Catch ya later.